Hello everyone, I am BPD and welcome back to some Minecraft Undiscovered. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're all doing really well. I'm doing fantastic myself. So unfortunately, I have to start another episode by apologizing. I am sorry guys, it's been a couple days since my last upload, and to be honest, I have not been managing my time well. That is the problem, and it has caused me a couple issues, to be completely honest. I haven't been prioritizing correctly, and one day when I was going to record the episode that I'm recording now, I actually fell asleep in my office chair. And that's when that happens, that's kind of it's a sign. You should probably change something. So I decided to take the rest of that day and then another day after that to fix my sleep schedule, fix my time management, get everything reorganized. Pretty much ever since the whole hard drive thing happened, I haven't been back, you know, I just haven't recovered from it somehow. And it's not like anything new has been added to my regular agenda. It's literally just me not managing things correctly. So that all changes. I am back on schedule, back on track. Everything should be going nice and smooth from here on out, and we shouldn't have any more issues like that. But I do apologize. I want to say that again. I am so sorry, and I hope you can forgive me. But we will not have any more issues in the future, I promise. Well, any more issues like that, if my graphics card dies or something, but that's completely different, right? Anyway, the moral of the story is I won't miss because I can't manage my time. That was just it was bad. It was real bad. Anyway, and also before we get into the episode today, there are a couple things I want to mention. First, we are on version 2.9 of the Modpack now, and it added some things. To be honest, I just skimmed the patch notes, and it added a new mod that I don't really remember, but it was requested by a lot of players, and it did some other things, but nothing too impactful from, my initial reaction. I feel like if it was, I would have remembered it, right? I'll have to get that new mod though and let you guys know what it is. I feel a little bit bad about that. But also I did do a couple things in between episodes. You see, I expanded the tree farm here because we were having a wood problem with all the what are they called, mechanism machines running. So I was running low on wood. We have another problem now, which I'm going to address in a little bit. And I don't want to go in there because it's real loud. But I also added some more oxygen stuff, some electrolytic separators over there. So I've added it up to 4 now to keep up with production. And I also put some speed upgrades in there. There's only one in each machine though, because those things take they're eating 300 and something RF per tick when they're running. And that's a lot of power. Each machine is eating that. So that's, 1300 RF per tick right there that's being used. So, it takes a lot of power. But, yeah, I did expand it to keep up with oxygen because we weren't quite keeping up there. And let's see, what else? Oh, also, you can see in my inventory here, I have a new item. It's called a wooden exalted crafter. It's an exalted crafter from Evil Craft. It was recommended to me by Jigo Kuro in the comments. I hope I said your name correctly. If I did not, I apologize. And it's basically like a crafting table on a stick. The only difference is this one has like an inventory inside of it. So it has, inner and outer. This is player inventory, and it basically determines where the item goes when you craft it. Like, for instance, I was making silence upgrades for the for the machines in there because it's so loud. So loud. But yeah, you'll see if I put inner and let me do that. And I shift click, it's going to put it in there. And then if I put player and I shift click, it'll put it in my inventory. See? And then the cool thing about this is it also holds the items. So for stuff that I, want to kind of craft on the go or craft later or whatever, I could just put them in here. This thing's pretty nifty. We're going to try it out. See if we like it over the crafting table on a stick. I am a little bit partial to that because I've used it so much, but I can see myself getting used to this. This isn't bad. I don't know what these buttons do, but oh well. It's still pretty cool. So yeah, we're going to try that out. Alright, I think that pretty much covers everything I did in between episodes. And it's been a couple days, to be honest, so I might have forgotten. Forgotten what I did. Oh, there's a sugarcane farm down there now that I made because I needed books for what we're going to be doing today. So, like I said, we have a problem here. And the problem is no longer wood. We were getting a surplus of wood. We're probably not anymore. But the problem is bone meal. You'll see here, bone dry. All of them. All of them are going to be bone dry, because we are not producing enough bones to process. You see, all these machines are running, but our bone chest is bone dry. And so we had to fix that. We had to rectify that situation. And I was just going to do something. I was going to put looting on the diamond spikes, right? That was going to be my plan. And I, started that, and I actually started recording it. And then I found out, no, you can't do that. You cannot do that at all. So you look in here. This is all kinds of books, but these ones right here, looting 3, 2 looting 3 books, you cannot enchant diamond spikes in this mod pack. Yeah, no, it's crazy. Like, that was a long pause just to show how stunned I was. I actually got a little bit tilted, I'm not gonna lie. It actually aggravated me because I went through such a process to do it. You see, we have a new machine here, Arcane and Sorcellator, and I'm going to use it right now because we still need one more book here, I think. Yeah, we need one more. But yeah, so I went through that process and just to find out you can enchant it. I was devastated. But I went ahead and went through a different process, which we're going to get to today. You see my inventory, we have a mob masher here from Mob Grinding Utilities. So we're going to be using that bad boy. And we need one more enchanted book. So this is how the Arcane and Sorcellator works, right? You take a book, and let's just go look at enchanted. Okay, you can make level 1s of just about any enchantment. There's some of them, like the boomerang ones don't work, but a lot of the vanilla ones you can make level 1 enchantments for it. It just costs a different amount of essence of knowledge here and a different kind of catalyst material right there. So that one's gold, this one's a magma cream. But you kind of get where this is going. Now, I based my choice, I went with efficiency, because efficiency not only is cheap in essence of knowledge at 500 millibuckets, but it's also cheap in its catalyst and redstone, which we have so much redstone. It's actually ridiculous how much redstone we have. So I went ahead and did that. I've got 39 of them over there. As you can see, we got a bunch of them right there. Now we just need one more book and one piece of redstone. And that's going to go ahead and turn into a enchanted book. Okay, so that's the first step. Oh, go ahead and sleep while we wait for our enchanted book. Shouldn't take too long. The looting books took forever because of how much essence and knowledge it used. It was just such a waste. Such a waste that made me so sad. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw this stuff in there for now. We don't need our cardboard boxes on us or this guy. Alright, so we should be good to go. Now we just gotta grab all of these enchanted books. Alright, throw them into our ME system here. Wonderful. Some more of these. And you know what? I actually think I forgot one thing. I have to make some of these. We need 10 of them. 10 of these guys to throw into our what's it called? What is this thing called? It starts with an R, I think. I don't know. It's red and black. This guy right here, resonator, that's the one. So I'm going to throw that into there. And what we're going to be doing is we are going to be making the looting upgrades from mob grinding utilities. And this is what it takes. 4 4-leaf clovers, 4 enchanted books, and 1 upgrade base. The 4-leaf clovers were kind of a pain to get. It takes white floral powder and mana infused string, which is just mana plus string. So it was kind of a process to get that many because it took 320 white petals. It took, a bunch of enchanted books, which took a significant amount of time. And I just forgot to make these guys. But yeah, it was it was pretty tedious, but we have enough to make the maximum of 10 on there. So that's at least good. Let's just go ahead and wait for these plates to finish up. And there we go. Boom. All right, so we got 10 of those. Now we just got to run back to the warehouse over here. To the warehouse. I want a ME crafting terminal so bad. I don't think there is one in this pack though, sadly, but such is life. All right, so we throw these in here. Now we can go to our looting. This guy right here. Shift click. Get ourselves what? Really? Enchanted? Okay, yeah. It's gonna be a pain. Gonna have to do this manually. And if I don't have the 4-leaf clovers, I'm gonna cry because they're in here. Okay, there we go. Ooh, that would have been bad. That would have made me probably the saddest walrus in all of Walrus Land. All right, so 10. There we go. 10 mob mashers. 10 mob masher upgrades rather, and 1 mob masher. All right, now we just got to take all this stuff, and I think we're gonna be good. Oh, actually, I need some redstone, so let's grab some of that just in case. I think the mob masher is redstone activated. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. So let's go ahead and jump down here. We need to click this, put a torch down. Okay. Now we just have to worry about the blaze, but I wonder. I think I can just cardboard box it to deactivate it. Okay, there we go. Alright, so now we don't have to worry about any mob spawning. Fantastic. We can turn this off. Need to figure out exactly how I'm going to do this, right? So I think I want the mob masher right here. Okay, we're going to throw the upgrades in there. Now, is there a way to like... No, there's no way to invert it. So we need a torch, actually. A redstone torch should be able to work. Okay, redstone torch. And then, what if I put it like right here? Okay, wonderful. So it doesn't look the prettiest, but no mob should be able to spawn there. And we should be good to go. So that should rectify our bone meal problem. Or, I mean, I hope it will, anyway. Alright, sorry about that cut. We are back. My cat was going nuts, like interruptingly nuts, just hollering for no reason. I had to check on her, and it was nothing. She was just meowing to meow, and it was insane. But anyway, we're back. We have our mob grinder all set up. It is with looting. It's got 10 looting in it, so I don't know if this is going to 100% fix the problem, because I don't know how much bone meal we're going to use, but it's going to be better than nothing. The only other solution that I can think is to just make this farm bigger, but the mob grinder solution seemed easier and a lot less work, so we're going to try that first. Because if I could do less work and get the same, you know, result, then that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do 100%. Alright, so now that we got that done, we'll go ahead and let it sit. We'll check on the bone meal situation at the end of the episode. But we have a couple more things to do, or one more thing, and then maybe another thing after that. Anyway, we are going to be starting our applied energistics auto crafting, and to do that is actually a pretty interesting step. We have to make plutonium. Okay, so plutonium, let's go ahead and check that out. Plutonium is made, the way we're going to do it is takes gelid cryothium and a yellorium ingot in a fluid transposer to get plutonium ingots. Okay. Or you can use fluid cyanite, which is the product of a big reactor. You can basically take a cyanite dust and put it into the magma crucible, but we don't have a big reactor. We're not going to be making a big reactor, so that's not going to be an option for us. We're going to have to go the gelid cryothium route. I went ahead and trapped a blaze, or not a blaze, a blizz. Threw it in the auto spawner, did that whole situation to get us plenty of gelid cryothium, as you can see here. I have some already smelting, but I'm just going to take a couple more with me. Because, you know what, actually, we should have plenty. I put 2 stacks in there, so that should be enough gelid cryothium. It does take quite a bit of gelid cryothium to make 1 plutonium ingot. I think it's 1 bucket or something like that. Let's check inside the magma cleat. Yeah, 1 bucket. So 4 gelid cryothium for 1 plutonium ingot. All right, we're all full. Oh, it couldn't even do both stacks. All right, let's throw that bad boy in there. Wait for it to craft. Should give us a quest once we finish it. Okay, so let's go ahead and take that. Quest? No? No ding? Advanced infrastructure? Nope. Mystery of mech? Here it is. There you go. Alrighty. And 4 formation cores or 4 fluix crystal? That's actually a pretty hard choice. I'm going to take the fluix crystal because without the other ones, I mean, I could just make them. We'll take the fluix crystal. Alright, now we get to make crafting units. Okay, what is the quest here? We got a 16k ME storage cell. I wish I would have looked at this beforehand, because I made enough for 1 extra. Okay, so crafting unit. How do you make a crafting unit? I imagine it takes a plutonium. Let's see. Crafting. Takes 4 plutonium. Okay, oh, that's right. I made these already. I should have enough of those. We're not going to make very many of them. Alright, how many we got in here? 6. That's 8. So that'll be enough to get the quest, or get 1 crafting grid set up. That'll be more than enough to get the quest. So let's go ahead and run over here. run to our warehouse. Alrighty. And we're going to be making a basement in this area because I like to have a lot of molecular assemblers, and the array that I make is actually pretty large in size. So I'm going to make a basement that goes probably a good bit down so that I can have a nice sized room underneath here, like a 2 chunk sized room. But yeah, it's going to be full of molecular assemblers, and that's also where we're going to be putting our crafting, so it's not going to be seen really, and I'm probably not going to make like doll the room. I'll probably doll the room up actually a little bit, but yeah, it's good. That's what's going to happen. I like to have a lot of assembler arrays, just a lot of them. So many. All right, we're making crafting units. There we go. We should be able to do. Oh, don't have these guys. Let's go and grab ME glass cables. Throw them in there. That gets us 2 crafting units. Quest. Detect. There we go. And we'll take a 16K ME storage cell for sure. There's no question about that. Alright, so that quest line doesn't go anywhere else. That's good to know. That is good to know. But we are going to have crafting units set up. And I do believe we have everything to make. We can make one of these. Cool. And we can make a 16K. Awesome. So that is going to be our crafting unit for now. I'll probably change them to 4x4s at some point, but this will be enough, to be honest, to last us for a good long while. 116K with 1 CPU, not bad, not bad. And we're going to have probably 8 of them set up initially, so we'll have enough crafting to go around. I'm not going to set that up in this episode though, because it's going to take a lot of digging and a lot of waiting for the plutonium and stuff like that. But it is definitely something we will be doing soon. Soon. Maybe in the next episode. Or maybe I won't do it on camera. Let me know if you guys want to see that setup on camera. But I can just do it off camera and then kind of show you guys the end result. Probably is better. But anyway, let's go and throw this stuff in here. And we do have time for the last thing that I want to do. And it's a little bit off, off top. Oh, actually, it reminds me, actually. So we're going to be going to the Lost Cities dimension. And let me just show you this right here. City block. So I completed this quest, and it actually gave us something called a peace candle. Now, I went ahead and threw that peace candle down here. It's right here. And what it does is it's basically like a mega torch or a magnum torch or whatever you want to call it. It repels natural mob spawn. So if it's an unnatural mob spawn like a spawner, it will still spawn those mobs. But it's in a 3-chunk area. So I placed ours right here. And it stretches all the way to our factory that way, all the way to our house. I don't think it quite hits all of our warehouse. So we're going to have to find a couple more of these at some point, at least a couple more. And I'll just pick it up real quick. You can see you can't craft it. There's no recipe for it, but you have a 1/3 chance of having it show up in a villager church. So I haven't really done a lot of villager looting. I didn't really see the need to. We were pretty good on almost anything a village could offer us. Like we found the hammer in the first village, which was huge, very, very helpful. But other than that, I just haven't looted a lot of villages. I don't see the point. But we will now. We have to get some of those keys. So that's going to be something we do. All right. Anyway, back to what we were doing. Completed the quest, made a bunch of blocks so that we can go to the this is the Lost Cities dimension, okay? And I'm not exactly sure how this portal works. You have to put the bed on top of the Restonian. Now, it says you have to surround it in skulls. I'm not sure if it has to be on the same level or not. New spawn point has been set. That's not what I wanted. Okay, so let's do this. I'm gonna chunk out the roof here. Don't worry, it's fine. Okay, it's fine. We'll put it there. Alright, so apparently in here, this is going to take a second to load, I can feel it. There are cities that have, like, not been damaged. Okay, so I guess here's one. This is like a, oh, there we go. It opens up. So does that mean, what? This is a nice place. Look at this house. I could take some building suggestions from you guys. Look at this. This is pretty. Now, are there mobs in here still? Oh, there's one. There's a couple mobs right there. I don't know. I think that's because it's dark out, though. Or dark under there. I know that the Lost Cities, like, in the overworld have spawners in them. Do these? I think the spawners are to, like, say that they're haunted or whatever. ghosts, evil beings that inhabit this place. But are these the same? There's not a whole lot of loot. I'm not finding any chests. There's furnaces, which are cool for like when you start the game. Well, where's my loot? Where are my chests? Where are my goodies? There's some bookshelves. I could actually probably steal those. But I'll be. Oh, there are spawners. There are definitely spawners, but there's a chest as well. So let's go ahead and check that out. There's some cool stuff. We'll take the mana steel. Take the. I actually won't even take the bones, to be honest. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's going to be anything too groundbreaking as far as loot goes here. But this is the Lost Cities dimension. If there's anything I'm missing about this place, please let me know, because I feel like it should be more impactful than it is, right? Like, I feel like I'm definitely missing something. And I didn't put the spawn point down, but thankfully, I don't really have to worry about it, because we have this guy, our return home charm. Wonderful. So we're going to go ahead and return home. Yeah. I don't know what all can be gotten here. Like, what's this stuff? A sponge and fermented potato mushroom blocks. Yeah, I don't know. It seems to be the same as like a lost city in the overworld. But like I said, if I'm missing something, please, in the comments, let me know. But other than that, I can't. What? Can I go home? Is that? Oh, okay, there we go. Ooh, I was going to say, I don't know what that's all about. But anyway, let me go ahead and take this down. Put our roof back. Can't handle this. There you go. There you go. And you can go back there. Hey, look, the bed stayed. I actually didn't expect that to happen. I thought the bed would get picked up. But, anyway, I think we're out of time. I think that's going to be it for us in this episode. It might be kind of short, but still very impactful. Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to sleep real quick, and then we actually have to check. I forget to check on things that I say I'm going to check on at the end of the episode a lot. This is not one of those times, though. We're going to go and check the bone meal. It hasn't been too awfully long, so I don't know if there's going to be anything good that goes with it, but let's see. Maybe there will be bone meal everywhere. That's what I would like. I would like surplus somewhere. No surplus there. No surplus there, but are you still... You have fertilizer in you, at least. Well, that's good. Okay, what about down here? Are we getting surplus anywhere? No. Are you out of bone meal? So I think I'm going to have to... So that has bone meal in it. I guess it's not a surplus, but everything has bone meal. Enough to stay stocked, for now anyway. Probably hasn't been long enough to really be a good determiner or get any kind of good results from it. But, yeah. We'll have to wait and see. Hopefully it fixes the problem. Hopefully our wood... Let's check our wood, too, because we were at like 29. Yeah, we're at 31, so we're still overproducing. But also our mechanism machines are off. So that's another factor. But anyway, things look good. We're doing well. Once again, I want to thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I do apologize about the missed episodes, but like I said, no more of that. We will not have that happen. We will be on time. We'll be good to go. And we will not have any more unscheduled breaks. Yes? Sound good? Sounds great to me. Thank you guys so much. And until I see you again, have a good one.